And coming to the what is the management of the peptic ulcers. So these managements depends upon the causative factors. So if the causative factor is if the H. pylori bacteria, or because of the is because NSAIDs are non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs. If the ulcers are due to like NSAIDs, non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, is immediately have to stop the non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs with under the supervision of the physicians. So if you explain so what symptoms you are facing with the medications, if you complain to the doctor, so doctors are going to modify the painkillers, so it may reduce the that means the severity of the peptic ulcers. So the treatment depends upon the underlying causative factors. If test shows that is H. pylori infections, so they are going to, if you inform to the doctors, so they are going to give us some medications. So this is the antibiotics are going to give to kill the bacteria. It's a H. pylori bacteria. So these medications are especially the antibiotics such as the amoxicillin and clarithromycin, metronidazole, tetracycline, and tidindazole. So these medications will help to stop the growth of the H. pylori and kill the bacteria and to prevent the formation of the H, like a peptic ulcers. So these are going to be sometimes are going to be combination of the drugs. So sometimes depends upon the severity and also positive factors. So the doctors are going to give the different type of the drugs. So if you see here, so these drugs are going to be like a combinations. So here is the amoxicillin capsule is going to be 500 mg, and also clarithromycin tablets are going to be 500 mg. These are going to be combined together. This is the like a combination of the doses. And also some of the drugs are the metronidazole, that is a flagyl 400 mg, and tetracycline, and also tidindazole is going to be is the 500 mg. So these are the different type of the drugs are going to used uh, to stop the growth of the H. pylori. And also if they sometimes they are going to use the clarithromycin and also omeprazole. Omeprazole is nothing but is the uh, proton pump inhibitors. So some another drugs are going to prevent the peptic ulcers and to manage the peptic ulcer. So these combination of the drugs are going to use the to reduce the and also effect of the peptic ulcer severity. But if these also may chance to get the some like a side effects who got like a some people may experience with diarrhea and also dehydration, headache, and stomach pain also may chance to get, depends upon the person to persons, may chance to get the side effects. If you get any side effects immediately, if you explain to the or if you inform to the your healthcare like a physicians, so they are going to be modified according to your signs and symptoms. So and also it will be different to person to person. And also another drugs are going to be like some medications, especially the proton pump inhibitors. So these proton pump inhibitors are going to be reducing the this HCl concentrations, as well as it's going to reduce the pepsin concentrations. So these proton pump inhibitors to help to reduce the stomach acid. So especially that is the HCl concentrations. So that is the importance of the proton pump inhibitors. So these proton pump inhibitors are, so the medications are the pantoprazole, is a lasoprozole, and also omeprazole, esomeprazole, and rabeprazole. So if you see all the medications are the zoles, so it's a group of under the zoles. So it's going to ozoles. So these are mainly help to reducing the HCl concentration in the stomach. So, but this is going to be depends upon the this medication is going to be is a 40 mg and also 20 mg. So it depends upon the most commonly the pantoprazole for the adult, it will be the 40 mg. So it depends upon the severity. So these medications have to take with the empty stomach in the morning, so before taking any food. So this will help to reduce the concentration of the HCl in the stomach. So before food, if you take, so the HCl concentration is going to be decreased. So then there's going to be the irritation is going to be decreased. So after taking this pantoprazole. So these depends upon the persons, and also the physicians are going to prescribe either pantoprazole or omeprazole or rabeprazole. So this is going to be different person to person, it will be vary. And also these are going to be also may chance to give the some side effects. So it depends upon the person to person, especially the dry mouth and also diarrhea and also headache. And also, so that's the reasons. So if you inform according to your signs and symptoms, so they are going to be identify the causative factors. So according to their symptoms, they're going to prescribe the exact medication for them. So, and also other than these medications, so if your doctor determines that is related to the H. pylori infections, so they may recommend the prescription of the proton, that is the proton pump inhibitors, as also the prelisoric. So these are also going to be helpful to reducing the stomach as well also healing the ulcers. So these are like a famotidines. So these are acid blockers. So these medications also help to reducing there's a high concentration of the HCl, and these medications are available as a prescriptions and also over counters for the low doses. If sometimes if the doses also we can get in the low dose, and also sometimes so we can use some like a syrups. So these syrups are so the sucralfate also useful to reduce the stomach ulcers. So these are some medications help to control the HCl concentration and also help to healing the peptic ulcers. So that is the medical management for the like a peptic ulcers. And also another modifications, and also who are having like is anxiety and stress. So they also may chance to get the like a stress ulcers. So those people, if they take some rest and also sedatives and tranquilizers, may add to the patient's comfort or prescribed as needed. So it depends upon the patient's severity, who are having like any stress disorders or any anxiety depressions. So in those conditions, so if they like if they take some sedative under the supervision of the physicians and also take some rest and also some meditation techniques, and these are going to be control the like anxiety and depressions. So it may lead to decreasing the high concentration of the HCl concentrations, so reducing the peptic ulcers. So that is about the management for the who are having the psychological and also depression and also stress. So these major tranquilizers are typically antipsychotic drugs used to treat the psychotic features such as the schizophrenia, bipolar disorders, and other mood disorders. So these medications are going to especially in case of psychological disorders, antipsychotic drugs. So it will help to reducing the anxiety and depressions and some psychological disorders such as the schizophrenia and also bipolar disorders and mood disorders. And so minor tranquilizers are typically anxiolytic drugs used to reduce the anxiety. So these drugs are going to be helpful to reduce the anxiety and depressions, but these are going to be helpful because of these antipsychotic drugs also may chance to get these side effects. So have to take care of the side effects. That means if they find any like symptoms, side effects related to these drugs, so immediately have to inform to the physicians. So according to the symptoms, doctors are going to modify the drugs related according to the patient's conditions.